This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Hundreds of voices singing as one. We celebrate Hazleton next. Hi everyone, I hope your week is off to a great start. I'm Ken Kara and I thank you for your time. For the best viewing experience, watch us in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and remember to download the Samsung Productions app. Now headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Charges of sexual abuse and corruption of a minor have been filed against the Hazel Township man. 66-year-old Thomas Patrick Orr of Turnberry Lane in Hazel Township was charged with asking a minor to perform sexual acts when she was 16 and 17 years old. The charges were announced by State Attorney General Josh Shapiro. According to the Attorney General, on several occasions, Orr had the victim perform sexual acts and send them to him over social media, or was arrested and charged with sexual abuse of children for the purpose of creating child pornography, unlawful contact with a minor, and related charges. Bail was set at $100,000. Orr's preliminary hearing is set for August 16th. The Attorney General's office reminds the public that child predators can be reported by calling the Child Predator Hotline at 1-800-385-1044, and individuals who suspect an online predator or abuse can send anonymous tips by texting PA Kids plus your tip to 847-411. Two people were shot early yesterday in the morning in Hazleton, and it did not take police long to make an arrest. The original call came in just after 1:30 a.m. Sunday for a shooting in the vicinity of Wyoming and Green Streets. When police arrived, they found two victims, a 43-year-old man and a 47-year-old woman. Each sustained a gunshot wound. Police say they were non-fatal wounds. The two were transported to an area trauma center for treatment. Then about 2 hours after the original call came in, Hazleton patrol units, backed up by the Pennsylvania State Police, took 32-year-old Juan Pierre Melendez into custody at Diamond Avenue and Cedar Street. 3 vehicles were also towed from the scene as part of the investigation. Pierre Melendez is facing charges of aggravated assault, simple assault, and reckless endangering while the investigation is ongoing. Hazleton Police Chief Jerry Spezial praised the dedication of the Hazleton Police, which he said led to the quick capture of Melendez. Fire officials are searching for the cause of a Sunday afternoon fire that struck a home in the Eagle Rock Resort. Firefighters from 3 companies responded to the alarm around 12:20 yesterday afternoon at 174 North Iroquois Circle in Black Creek Township. The fire damaged the upstairs of the 2-story home and sent 1 person to the hospital. Crews from Nuremberg, Weston, Hazel Township, and Shepton Oneida volunteer fire companies responded. The American Red Cross was called in to help the residents of the home. No word yet on the cause of that fire. Celebrate Hazleton was a new event that took place on Friday and Saturday in downtown Hazleton in conjunction with the monthly First Friday festivities. 9 organizations teamed up for this 2-day series of events that celebrated the history and creativity of Hazleton. Krista Schneider, the executive director of the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress, helped to put together this fun event for the community. The James Moran Retrospective and Historical Walking Tour kicked off Friday's festivities. Charles McAwee, vice president of the Greater Hazleton Historical Society, was the tour guide.
It just came together. One thing led to another, and we knew there were a lot of events taking place for First Friday, and people just decided to get together and partner on things to make it a little bit bigger this year. I know the Hazleton Integration folks really had some events that they wanted to pull into this, and then it just kind of grew from there. So, you know, it's just a good example of how partnerships are forming and really helping, you know, enliven the downtown.
We're focused on the paintings, etchings, and overall artwork of James Moran, who was an artist from Hazleton. And we'll be leading a walking tour that not only addresses the architectural history of Hazleton, but highlights that architecture through interpreting Moran's work.
Along with the walking tour, other events included the Christopher Coppola Film Workshop, the Fabergé Follies Open House, and a pop-up ice cream parlor featuring Libby's homemade ice cream. And this unique weekend celebration continued on Saturday in downtown Hazleton. On Saturday morning, the 3rd annual Peace, Love and Chalk Festival got underway. This was a fun event for all ages as they showed off their talents while creating pieces of art with chalk. Winners in various categories received great prizes. Peace, Love and Chalk was hosted by the Hazleton Art League in partnership with Joe Madden's Respect 90 Foundation. Another major highlight was the 1111 Voices, a first of its kind event for our area. Organizers described it as a flash mob style chorus. This one-of-a-kind sing-along was designed to bring hope, connection, laughter, and understanding to the community through music. Participants practiced and performed a rendition of John Denver's Take Me Home Country Roads. Definitely a fun event. And meanwhile, the downtown Hazleton car cruising was also scheduled to be a part of the weekend fun, but was postponed due to the weather. It will now take place this Friday from 6 until 9 p.m. The first 100 vehicles will get dash plaques and goodie bags. During the car cruising, the Legends Oldies Band will perform along with DJ Tony Pacelli and DJ Jim Dino. There will also be free beer tastings next to the Chamber Building. That's this Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. in downtown Hazleton. Well, last week, SSPTV News was there for a press conference hosted by the Laurel Mall. Representatives from Lexington Realty International of New Jersey announced that the Laurel Mall is now at 100% capacity. You can see this entire announcement that includes a new sports bar coming to the strip mall outside of the mall and more. It's part of a SSPTV special presentation that will air this evening at 7 p.m. And remember, you can watch the news conference anytime, anywhere via our Samsung Productions app and at ssptv.com. The response has been wonderful to the Angela Park The Documentary, a special project of Samsung Productions, now available on DVD. I watched it last week. It was phenomenal. And if you've pre-ordered your DVD, it is available for pickup at our studios at 109 West Broad Street in Hazleton. And if you would like to order a DVD, the cost is just $24.99. You can call our studios at 570-455-7267, extension 104. You can order online as well at ssptv.com. Just click on the Angela Park ad, or you could just stop into our studios in downtown Hazleton Monday through Friday between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Well, get ready to dial right now. The Lantern Fest, a popular fall event in NEPA, is just around the corner, and with one day already sold out, SSPTV is excited to have another family six-pack of tickets to give away. The tickets are good for the Lantern Fest on Sunday, September 10th at Pocono Raceway in Long Pond. Saturday is already sold out. Call us now, 570-459-9813, extension 108. We need your name and phone number. The winner will be drawn at random. And stay tuned for more chances to win all this month. If you would like to learn more about the Lantern Fest, check out last year's episode of The Girls that was recorded during the festival. You can watch it anytime, again, on the Samsung Productions app or at ssptv.com. You can do so much with the Samsung Productions mobile app, like purchase tickets to the upcoming Hazleton night at PNC Field with the Rail Riders. You can also keep up with your favorite local shows like the Sam Lashant Show, It's Your Health, and I Care Today. And be on the lookout for more great offers from local businesses. Well, still to come, I'll tell you where you can see some local football this week. And just ahead, we talk with West Hazleton Mayor Frank Schmidt about his time in office as he gets ready for his final term to end. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
I am very pleased to welcome back to our station West Hazleton Mayor Frank Schmidt. He has served as mayor of the borough for 2 terms, but made the decision to not run for re-election this year. So we're pleased to have you come in and talk about your many successes, which they have been many. First of all, I guess, why did you decide not to run for re-election?
Well, I figured 8 years was enough, and I needed a break, and I'm leaving the borough in good shape, and that's the way to go.
Absolutely. I remember when you won, covering the elections, and the borough was in some dire straits at that time. It was pretty tough, and you were pretty brave to step up to run for mayor of West Hazleton. So talk about how it's changed from the fact that it became a distressed community through Act 47, and you didn't have many police on the streets, so it was pretty tough.
It was pretty tough. In fact, when I walked into the office, I couldn't believe my eyes, because the administration and the police department were side by side. You can hear each other talking, and it was a complete mess. And we bought the senior citizens building, and we made offices there. And then, of course, now we have a new police station also, which is good. And the town was a mess too, the yards and everything else. So I come with the idea was to print all the rules and regulations on a sheet of paper, one side English and one side Spanish. And we went house to house, and we delivered all the papers to each house, and we start cleaning up the properties. Get the junk cars. We towed about 40 junk cars, and people had tires, furniture, and everything in their backyard. Everything was cleaned up. We weren't out to make money. All we wanted was the town to be neat and clean. That's all we wanted. And we are finished with Act 47, and next year, in fact, we're going to have our final bill paid in April. When I started, we were $2.5 million in debt, but now we're just about done with everything. And we only had one policeman when I first started. Now we have 3 full-timers and 9 part-timers, and we have 24-hour service, which we didn't have when I first started.
So what do the residents say to you now that the borough has changed so much?
Oh, the borough's really happy. You know, I can tell, because it started with the Guardian Angels when I realized how the people were happy about what's going on. I got my first call from a person. He donated a brand new car, which was about $40,000. And then I got other calls from other people, 10,000 here, 10,000 there, 5,000 there, 22,000 here, you know, come way over $100,000. And these weren't businesses. These were regular people that, you know, worked for a living and decided they wanted to help West Hazleton because they thought we were going on the right direction.
Wow, that's really commendable. And one other thing I'd like to bring up is the fact of the Memorial Day Parade. You told me that almost fell by the wayside, but you wanted to make sure that that stayed around.
Right. A couple years ago, the commander of the VFW called me up, and he says, "Mayor, I'm sorry, but we're not going to have a parade anymore because the VFW closed up and everybody moved on." And he says, "Maybe we can have a little service by the memorial, but that's about it." So when he hung up, I thought, Jesus, this probably been going on since World War II. How can you close the parade down? So I started making phone calls. I called the Hazleton Area School District and got a band. I got people to drive the dignitaries. I got people to march, the fire companies and everybody else to be in the parade, and we wound up having a big parade. And then we had our services, memorial services at the Memorial 2 facility there. And then after that, we provided a lunch with all the veterans and guest speakers, which was all donated too.
Wow. Well, congratulations on your many accomplishments. You will be missed as the mayor, but you told me you're still going to chair the parade.
Yes. The veterans asked me not to quit, to keep chairing the parade, and so did the council, and I says I would. I'll keep, as long as I possibly can, I'm going to keep chairing it. I want that parade to go on forever.
Absolutely, as does everyone else. He's not running for re-election, but he will still be here making sure that there is a Memorial Day parade in the borough. Thank you so much for everything you've done for not only West Hazleton, but for the entire Hazleton area.
Thank you.
Mayor Frank Schmidt.
Time Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Expect more rain in our area tonight. Here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. 80% chance of rain before 9 p.m., then a chance of showers, low of 55 degrees. On Tuesday, mostly sunny skies with a high of 73. Things clear up. Tuesday night, mostly clear with a low in the mid-50s. Wednesday looks nice, sunny with a high of 79. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low of 56. On Thursday, mostly sunny with a high of 76, and then at night, mostly cloudy, low of 61. For our Friday, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a high of 74, and then a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms at night, mostly cloudy, low of 61 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High Food Drive-In, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Open daily 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays and holidays 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Stop by for our ice cream and yogurt, now featuring fat-free, no sugar-added soft frozen yogurt with flavors like vanilla, strawberry, and strawberries and cream. We also have burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton, and like us on Facebook.
Time to check your numbers. Here's your midday winning lottery numbers on SSPTV News. Your pick 2 numbers: 6-9, pick 3, 848, pick 4, 4602, pick 5, 00294. The wild number is 6. When we come back, we'll talk about sports.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
If you can't wait for football to start in a few weeks in our area, you don't have to. Just head to Shenandoah Valley's Veterans Stadium this Friday night at 7 p.m. It's the first ever Shenandoah Valley vs. Monoy area alumni football game. Money raised from ticket sales will help the Blue Devils baseball field renovation project. The Golden Bears will use the money to help their football program. Pre-sale tickets can be purchased at the locations up on your screen in the Shenandoah area, and Monoy area fans can get tickets from members of the Monoy Area Booster Club. This is a full contact game and each side has 20+ players. Shenandoah Valley and Monoy area is one of the greatest rivalries in the coal region, and you can be a part of it this Friday night in Shenandoah. Well, if you can't wait for high school baseball season to start, you don't have to. I'm kidding this time. You have to wait till the spring. But we do have some high school baseball news. Let's check out the Wyoming Valley Conference All-Star team. The Hazleton area Cougars finished the season strong, and they had 3 players make this list. The Reynoso brothers, Levon and Dejan, were 2 of them. Levon had a .525 average and 21 RBIs. Dejan hit .333 for the Big H8. Cougar pitcher Colin Stauffer also made the first team. He posted an ERA of 130. Fellow Cougar pitcher Brady Antolik was honorable mention. MMI's George Palermo was named to the Division III first team. He hit .362 with 11 RBIs for the Preppers, who finished second in District 2 at the Single A level. Now let's meet your 2017 Tony Farnell's Solo Sereni League champions. The Warriors, they won the senior high division with an 82-68 win over the Celtics. In the front row, we have Warren Sinjadal, Kyle Franek, and Tyler Dritz. In the back, it's Eric Lopez, Nick Norman, Jens Valerio, and Chris Ladoff. And you may recognize league director and Hazleton area head boys basketball coach Mike Joseph. The Tigers beat the Whippets in overtime in the junior high division. From the left, we have league staff member and former SSPTV intern Daniela Castillo, Caden Gould, Ty Palmieri, Michael Fellon, Nico Stancato, Jonathan Joseph, and league co-director Brett Barron. CJ Serra and Bryce Molinaro were also on the championship team. Now to the SSPTV Standard Speakers scoreboard on Monday. The Rail Riders, they bounced back from 2 straight losses late last week to sweep the Pawtucket Red Sox. And the Cubs, they're 2-4 since starting August, but they still have a half-game lead in the NL Central. All right, here's Trivia Treats with Ron Marchetti.
On this day, in 1989, Blue Jays pitcher Dave Stieb lost the perfect game in the 9th inning with 2 out before defeating the Yankees 2-1 on a 2-hitter at the Sky Dome in Toronto. This is Trivia Treats on this first Monday of the month. Hi, everybody. I remember that game that was played on this day 28 years ago. Steve retired the first 26 New York batters in succession until, of all people, Roberto Kelly doubled and Steve Sachs knocked him in with a single. It was the 4th time in Steve's career that he lost a no-hitter in the ninth. 3 of them with 2 out and 2 strikes. But finally, on September 2nd, 1980, Dave Steve earned a no-hitter against the Indians at Municipal Stadium in Cleveland. Then, on this day, in 1988, amid tremendous fanfare and the breaking of decades in the tradition, the Cubs played a night game at Wrigley Field for the first time ever. The team issued 556 media credentials, the most ever for a regular season game, shattering the previous high of 275. There were 109 magazines and newspapers representatives, along with 49 television stations and 38 radio stations. When TV, WGN-TV, drew a huge national cable audience. The crowd included Illinois Governor James Thompson, Baseball Commissioner Peter Uberoff, National League President Bart Giamatti, and actors Mark Harmon, Bill Murray, and Dabney Coleman. The Cubs led 3-1 in the 4th inning when a thunderstorm arrived, and the game was called before it became official Mother of God. So the first official night game at Wrigley then took place the next day, with the Cubs defeating the Mets 6-4. Now let's turn to football. The Los Angeles Rams shockingly fired head coach George Allen during the preseason in 1978. At this time, Allen had previously coached the Rams from 1966 through 1970 and the Washington Redskins from 1971 through 1977 with a stellar regular season career record of 116, 44, and 5 ties. He returned to the Rams in 1978 and amid great fanfare, but disputes with both the players and owner, Cal Rosenblum, led to Allen's dismissal, which leads to my dismissal until Friday. Till then, be a good sport. Stay loose.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. The Tamaqua Community Arts Center will host No Return, a Kansas tribute band on August 12th at 7 p.m. Tickets are $15. You can call the number on your screen for more information. The Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce will have the 2017 Downtown Hazleton Classic Car Cruisin' this Friday, August 11th from 6 to 9 p.m. in downtown Hazleton. You can contact the Chamber for more information. The Cancer Treatment Center on 1701 East Broad Street in Hazleton presents Surviving Together with guest speaker Laura Stitch. The topic will be radiation therapy. This event will be on August 10th, and you must RSVP by August 8th. The Hazleton Area Public Library's 2017 Summer Reading Club will have a finishers party on August 17th. You must sign up for the event by August 14th. There will be a hands-only CPR class to learn life-saving skills without mouth-to-mouth breaths on Wednesday, August 16th at 5:30 p.m. at the Health and Wellness Fitness Center in Hazleton. This event is for ages 13 and over. You can call 570-501-6600 to register or for more information. And that's today's Talk of the Town. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSPTV News, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Ron Springer of McAdoo. Call now at 570-455-7267, extension 104 for your free movie.
2 weeks away from the solar eclipse. We did a whole segment on it. If you missed it, get that Samsung Productions app. All right, we'll have more fun tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.